news coverage you can count on.
One man killed in this high-rise fire right in the middle of Shadyside. Tonight, investigators tell us he was about to be evicted.
And dozens of people forced out by those flames tonight. They still cannot go back inside. The fire broke out at the Amberson Tower in Shadyside this morning, and our crews have been there all day long. Tonight, we have live Team 11 coverage. And let's begin with Jodine Costanzo and why police say this fire was intentional. Jodine.
Well, it has been a very long day for people here at Amberson Towers. Take a look behind me. You can see where the fire began, that fifth floor unit up there. That's where the fire began early this morning. Police say the man who lives there died in the fire. Investigators believe he purposely set the fire, endangering hundreds of lives.
I heard an enormous explosion. Didn't know what it was, thought it might have been the water pipes. The alarm started going off, and I went to the fire escape.
The 5-alarm pre-dawn fire at Amberson Towers shook many residents in this 9-story building out of bed. Smoke filled hallways, and as flames poured from this 5th-floor unit, people raced to get out with their lives and little else.
People were screaming and crying. Someone was coming down bleeding from their foot from broken glass, so knew it was for real and had to get out quickly.
60-year-old Mark Williams, who lived in the unit where the fire started, was killed in the blaze. We learned he was going to be served with an eviction notice today, and investigators tell me the fire was caused by a natural gas explosion. A gas line from his stove was detached, allowing natural gas to seep into the apartment. So arson.
Or
purposely.
Or suicide. That's my assumption, is that he was the only one there and he did this on his own.
The building has fire-resistant walls which helped contain the fire. Some people on lower floors were able to stay home, but dozens of units suffered smoke and water damage, and neighbors evacuated, according to the city's high-rise tactical plan, including this woman whose husband died just yesterday.
My children came to be with me for the funeral, and thank God we all got out.
And 2 people were also treated for smoke inhalation. An autopsy was done on Williams. I'm told he died from burns. The manner of death is pending the outcome of the police investigation. Reporting live in Shadyside, Jodine Costanzo, Channel 11 News.
Jodine, thanks so much. We'll see you a bit later. And our live Team 11 coverage continues now with Tamika Artis, why it could be some time before residents are allowed back inside there. Tamika.
Well, just moments ago, the fire chief gave everyone a quick update. He says the good news is that a structural engineer went inside the building. They found cracks, but those cracks are apparently cosmetic in nature. There's no structural damage. The bad news is that half the units inside that apartment building have no electricity, and residents are being strongly advised to find some other place to stay tonight. We watched as some tenants were allowed back inside Amberson Towers to grab some of their belongings. This morning, hundreds were forced out into the cold after an explosion and a fire that started on the 5th floor.
I threw a few things into my purse and I threw my coat on and a pair of jeans and left.
Nancy Hoffman, just one of dozens of residents taking refuge at Winchester Thurston School right across the street. Engineers found cracks in the walls and foundation, enough damage they're not taking any chances allowing tenants back inside right away. Not until they know for sure the building is safe and sound.
I have a friend I'm staying with, so I'll be all right. I have a couple invitations, but it's nothing like being in your own home.
And we're also told that some units that have no electricity also have no water. Now, the Red Cross is here. They say they'll be here to provide food and shelter to anyone who needs it. Reporting live, I'm Tamika Artis to Channel 11 News.